brothers.
Ow, I actually hit my dick.
It happens.
Damn,
Shouldn't be so big and in the way.
That's what she said. That's what she said. Get down, it's a bomb. I actually did that on the call, too.
What?
Get to the chopper.
Oh, I was talking about slapping your dick.
No.
Slapped your dick on a call?
Yeah, the VP that I was dealing with, and smack him upside his bonehead. Oh, I mean, give me a break. They're not any better than anybody else. They just lean into what we want to listen to.
Who's that?
Fox.
I'm just looking for.
So Errol, he was like, when we were at Bonnaroo, he was like, well, it's not what I don't watch Fox like some other people. And I'm like, I don't watch Fox either.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, and Fox was always that was the hardcore
Fair and
conservative.
unbalanced.
Yeah, it was a hardcore conservative news group.
Never.
But the thing, it was.
It was fair and balanced.
Yeah, but and it's like I don't even watch it anymore.
I can't watch it anymore.
I watch another. There's two other programs I watch, and that's where I get my news from. And I don't have to go back to other places and look at it because they're going to show me all the highlights from those programs.
I don't even do Crowder anymore. I listen to Pat Gray from The Blaze. He does his early morning show. So and Pat Gray's got, they got Chewing the Fat with Jeffy, where it's just making fun of the lamestream news.
So I watched I was flipping through, and there was that, what is it, TYT bullshit. And it was
the Young Turks. They're useless.
Dude, it is like horrible. And they had this one guy, black guy, he's got this really cropped mustache.
Nice.
And yeah, it's not. Oh. But anyways, he talks like he's a new black gospel preacher, and he's reading all of this, all of the fucking shits that's put up there.
Channeling is inner reverend.
Yeah, and it was like, dude, you don't know. And it's like, it's all a lie. And it's like, just because you use it and you're using it inflections and it's spiritual from a black church, that doesn't make it true.
Yeah, say it enough times and it becomes truth.
No.
I want to just tell you if you will listen to me.
Yeah.
And when I'm talking to you,
and it's like
all you got to do is hear what I'm saying.
And he was like, and the law. It's like, dude, what is that? That is there.
Shut up.
It's like, oh.
Oh, and by the way, the law that you're quoting was written by Democrats back in the 1800s and 1900s.
It's like
Or Joe Biden in 94.
Yeah. When he actually said the word out loud.
Yeah, he's a.
Hoy.
It's all a big joke.
He's channeling his reverend out.
And nobody's laughing at the joke anymore. That's the thing.
Well, it's just taking his gospel. It's like just because. Well, again, I refer back to my insert your sacred animal here. If it's in India, it's a cow, and it's like, well, here in the States now it's a sacred black. So if he lays down in the street, you got to stop and wait for him to get up and move on his own, or you can't do anything.
I can put a little pressure with the front tires.
Well, yeah, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. If it's a sacred cow, then it can do no wrong, and it can't be judged. And did you fart?
Where'd that come from?
Somebody did.
I don't do
well.
Is it Buddy? Hey, Buddy. He's asleep.
Buddy pooted.
My opossum is asleep.
Oh, possum.
He's Irish if he's an opossum.
No, he's not.
He's an Irish possum.
He's an Irish possum?
Opossum, O'Malley, O'Leary.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, this politics stuff is just it's like a funeral dirge that won't end, and your radio is stuck on a shitty AM station, and you can't change. It's like,
well, and it's like
ice water on your teeth.
It's like everybody's got to get in the parade, and the parade doesn't.
Participation is
like
not
us.
required.
Politics for us is like a savior in this situation for what we're doing now, because
No,
it's fodder.
It's
Something to talk about, and I can
liquid
be me and piss.
audible dick softener. It's just makes you flaccid.
I really would love to get somebody in that's totally like hardcore on the
talk
fucking-
about watching me vibrate out of my chair.
No,
literally.
and I would like to do that just to
as long as it remains civil.
well, it won't.
Sybil.
No, not civil. That's
It won't. It won't. It's never civil. It's gonna be. There's gonna be some.
Well, there's civil
heated
discourse, and
exchanges.
then there's heated "you suck dick" kind of.
But the thing is like, okay, I'm gonna be the mediator, and it's like,
But
okay,
it's going to turn into a 3 against 1 thing, though.
no, and that was what Errol was saying when I was talking about. He wants. So Errol, when we was talking about Bonnaroo, he was like, he goes, Johnny Ray, let's do this next year.
Oh, the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah. He's like, let's actually, we can get a booth and we can have the same discussion, just like what we're doing here.
Yeah, but that's
and
a
he goes,
Crowder
you and
gag.
your Reed brothers can come here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I know.
You bring your ass here.
Yeah.
There's
you and your
three
Reed,
of us. There's only
he was
one
like,
of you.
He was like, you and your Reed brothers can come here and we can just talk about things and we can have viewers in it, and talk to them. He goes, but we need to have 2 fact checkers. And I'm like, oh, okay, you get it together, we'll do it, But,
And then you can't say
Fact
no. I don't
checkers.
like what the guy fact checked. I don't like his fact.
I don't believe where he
fact.
came from.
Yeah, that's too convenient.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's
What they need, if we could pull it off, is have our mothers sitting with a fly swatter, and not the slappy end, but the wire handled end, and every time they think you're full of shit, whack.
Yeah. My mama would have had a leather root.
Or a yardstick.
Yeah, there you go.
With a tack in it.
A mesquite branch.
Lord have mercy. You're wrapped.
My dad would have been over like, you're a bunch of dumbasses. You're stupid. No.
Are you dumb, Bobby? Are you just not following the news, Bobby?
Like, what the fuck are you talking about, kid?
Propane and propane-related products, Bobby. Whatever.
All right, so are we recording? Yeah, we've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, that's the magic of editing.
Okay.
We're the blue space alien cats.
So what you got, Dwayne?
Well, I'm just glad that we've got Hunter Biden to save Joe from all of the stuff that he's going through. That's, Hunter Biden right now is just a distraction from the fact that our president does not know
He's
where
a big
he is.
smokescreen.
He doesn't know where he's at right now.
Yeah, that's
He
kind of
does he even know he's president?
I pooped my pants.
He doesn't even know he's fucking a president.
No, I think he does. I think he does. I think he runs around the inside of the White House, buck naked,
with it depends on.
with the depends in his hand, running.
Oh,
around.
is that what he's doing?
A dirty diaper running around in his hand.
So it's going to delay the new administration coming in because it's
Clean all
going
the
they're going
poop
to they have to change out all the carpet.
That's my
It's
whole
like
thing.
100-year-old vintage carpet's going to have to be changed out and destroyed
did a-
because you got Biden's fucking poop
Doing-
trails all over it.
Poop
He's
dirty
dragging his
Sanchez
ass
on
Yeah.
the
dog
Jeff.
with
Like
the
a
little-
fucking-
the dog with the little nodules on his butthole that need to be
He's,
squeezed out.
he's drawing poop mustaches on the Jefferson paintings.
Oh my God!
right.
We joke about this.
Here's my question. Here's my question. Right
Now we're going to get on topic.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, whatever.
No, let's do this right, okay?
Is
We got
the
an election
question right
coming
there?
up. Stop it. Don't interfere. We got an election coming up. All right?
He's got
And
a
we've got
large
some
erection.
We've got some interesting possibilities out there right now.
Yeah. Well,
Now, including Kennedy,
Yeah.
including DeSantis, including Trump, and including the current president, Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
is she even in it?
I don't know. Let me tell you something. Let me
Inadvertently.
say this. Let me say this as a disclaimer. I don't want Joe Biden to get impeached and taken out of office.
No,
I do not. I do not
Well,
want
I
our
think there's
first
some-
female president to be Kamala Harris.
Are we
At
sure
all.
she's female?
It doesn't matter.
'Cause
It
Michelle
doesn't
wasn't.
matter. It doesn't
Michael?
matter. It's gonna. She
Michael?
will go down as the first female president in history.
Yeah.
She will be in the record books as the first female president in history.
Yeah, I agree with him.
I don't want that. Do not impeach Okay, you can
Well,
take it
you
to the
can't.
House. Don't let it get out of the Senate.
Well, here, and I think that
It's
was.
not like she could do any worse, but
But the thing
Doesn't
is,
matter.
no, it
That's-
did.
It has nothing to do.
It would
with
just.
that.
It would totally fuck up everything if
screw
she.
up all the history books.
Yeah, but the thing is that she is the most. We have the most
She ended up sleeping
incompetent.
with Putin.
We have the most incompetent president currently, and if we impeach that, we will have the
Second,
second most incompetent president
They're going to have to put
in the history of the world.
training wheels on the White House, and they're all going to have to wear helmets.
She'll be coming in and wanting to fucking repaint it. It can't be white
Be
because
purple and
that's
gold.
racist. It have to be painted. Okay, we got to paint it brown.
Well, you know what? As opposed to what's happened in previous years, where they've had every dipshit that thought they could be a president, they've actually got some DeSantis and Haley and Tulsi. I mean, there are some people that are
they're not viable.
No,
Here's
they're
what you
not.
got. Here, I'm telling you, the four:
I totally.
DeSantis, Trump, Kennedy, and Biden.
Well, Trump.
Sure, we
Trump
got all
is
the
just
other
being a
names in
destroyer.
Here's the thing: is I think it's gonna, and I really and truly, I'm
We're
gonna,
all conservatives, and we all feel the same way about Trump. If you
I'm not
Sure.
even a
shut his
conservative
fucking mouth.
anymore. I'm done with that. I'm done.
Well,
with
here's the
label.
thing: is
I'm conservative as
I'm
opposed to
telling you-
moderate.
I'm
I'm
te-
fiscally conservative and I'm socially moderate.
Sure.
Here's the thing:
That would describe us.
there's nobody that is on the ticket that can do what Trump wants to do. There's nobody that's going to be
They're
able to.
willing to do it.
Nobody
willing to do
Yeah.
it.
So his first term
He's
was
gonna
a
undo-
trial run, and
Yeah.
I really hate the fact that, I mean, I'm glad he came in, but he didn't have any idea of what
The
his power and abilities
depth.
were.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
here's the problem.
Now, hold on. No, just
I'm
give,
holding on.
just give me a minute.
I'm holding
so
on.
when
Grab
he
a big old handful.
Oh, dude.
there is not another person on the Democrat side, or not Democrat, the Republican side, that can take care of what needs to be taken care of, except for him, because he will totally blow it out of the water, and
Just to piss people off.
it will be dissolved,
Yeah.
because he knows what he can do now. He knows where he fucked up, and he's going to fix it.
No, he doesn't.
Well, the
That's what
He's too egotistical to know any of
Yeah,
that.
he's-
Here's the
Nah.
problem. No, here's the problem.
He is egotistical, but I think he's going to.
He set out to satisfy all the promises that he made,
Mm-hmm.
which is very commendable. I have not seen a president ever
background
do that
music's a
before.
little loud.
But he did not have the support of his party.
He didn't have a party
He did not have. Yeah,
True.
he was a Republican.
in
By,
name only.
he had an R. His
Hold on.
pronoun was R. But he had no support from his party that put him
Yeah,
in the Republican seat.
that's accurate.
And the one thing that the Democrats have over the Republicans is their party line people.
They're steamrolling.
That's
Well,
it.
and
they don't care. They don't. They don't have an opinion if it's not a Democratic talking point.
somebody at Deep State gave it to him. Well, here's the deal with going in and being a bull in a china shop. You can write executive order after executive order after executive order, but you don't need the Congress or the Senate to veto that. That's exactly what Biden did to everything Trump did, is he just ripped up the paper and reversed it.
Right.
So when Trump goes back in, that's exactly what he's going to do, and it's going to be a tit for tat, and he's going to be Nancy Pelosi during the.
I don't.
So you got to get them. All those initiatives that are executive orders need to be converted into laws, so it makes them earn it to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's why you need your party support.
I really, and I think, and I'm super hopeful that come 2024, it will be the presidency, the House, and the Senate will be all red, and all of that, what you're talking about.
And the water will
Won't-
be back in Lake Placid.
Yeah. And all of that will be done, hardened, proved law and standard. And there's nothing that can be done after that.
I want a third party.
Yeah, I'm with him. I want
Libertarian.
But the thing is
There is a third party. And
There's no-
constitutional.
No name, no labels.
Then the Green Party.
No label party.
So we have you need the parties that exist to be honored. Like the Democratic Party and the Republican Party are honored.
yeah, but they're not honorable.
They're not honorable. That's true. Ralph Nader showed that we could have a third party system because he brought the Green Party into existence, and it's still here. Libertarians are a movement. Tea Party is a movement. Constitutionalism is a movement, but it's not an official. And we need to get a little bit closer. And I hate to use UK as an example, but they have a Labour Party and a Leaders Party, and they have 1,000,001 parties. The problem with the way that our population works is it dilutes away from the primary party that may have a winner. And urban is never going to vote the same way rural is because the needs are not the same. The city is a consumer, so they're going to vote pro-consumer. Rural is the people that build, the people that grow, the people that do everything. We're all rural guys. You're giving me the slow blink.
Okay, so
What?
so what's
What?
the
I'm
so
just listening. Trying
so what's
to
the
find
point you're making?
I'm trying to find an opportunity to insert a smart ass answer.
Insert away. And until we figure out how to organically or natively insert a bona fide third party as opposed to I mean, how many of us have written in Mickey Mouse as a
Never did.
I
I always wrote in Alfred E. Newman.
okay, same difference. The whole situation was Mickey Mouse, so I put Mickey Mouse.
Well,
Except
I
for
would
Trump.
not now, understanding
Well-
what Mickey Mouse now supports.
That's true. That right racist bastard.
Alfred E. Newman.
Is that the point you were looking for? Or do
The Mad Magazine.
I haven't yet. I have no idea.
The Mad
Just
Magazine
being
guy.
devil's advocate.
No.
No, I
white-
have
the
no
white me
idea
word.
what you're
Oh.
talking about.
Oh,
Oh,
all-
him
and-
or me?
a valid third
We're not
party.
we're not on to a point. That's the point.
The
it's a
point is when you-
this is the Reed Brothers Pointless episode.
Yeah. When you look at a ballot, it's got an R and a D on the ballot. So when you go
Right.
in, you get an R ballot or you get a D.
Right.
Well, it should be an R and a D and a L and a G.
Right,
and
but there's
L, a G, a
but
B,
here's
a
the-
T,
here's-
a Q.
two.
but there's not enough people to support
There
that.
is. We have.
Yeah,
But nobody,
people.
no, there's not because there's
It's
no.
not
there's-
popular.
Here's
right, there's not enough people to put it on the fucking ballot.
What if?
Nobody's got enough stones to do
What
it.
if you got rid of parties?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you going to call it then? It's it's semantics.
Congressman.
I mean,
you're
we're
congressman. You're
we're ju-
representative.
you're just
you're senator.
You're just calling it that. I mean, it's
But
still.
you can listen to somebody's what they had to say. They're not towing a party line. They're saying, "Here's who I am, and here's what I'm about." And you can be an individual,
And they need
and
to
you can state who you are and what you're about, and you don't have to say, "Well, here's all the Republican talking points."
And here's
all
the
Democrat
thing
talking
is that would have been
points."
that's a great idea if it was we're just trying to develop a new
It'll never
thing.
happen.
It'll never happen because it's already been established. You cannot get people to separate from being a Democrat or a Republican or an
Bring back-
independent.
bring back the wigs.
It will not happen. It won't happen.
Well, they didn't go away. They just changed their name.
You know.
So, but no, I get it. And Americans are notoriously lazy unless motivated otherwise.
And it's crazy because there's people that, and I'll go back to the event I went to at Bonnaroo. There are people, thousands and thousands of people that never ever voted,
Right.
And that's
Thank
But
God.
they all have an opinion.
well. And the thing is, that is the prime opportunity for I mean, if I was a candidate for president, maybe I should be.
So
you know? I could have went in there and had a grand old time. And yes, I smoked weed, you know, and
I inhaled.
and
inhaled.
and it was good and got voted. Who knows?
So what you're saying, they should have ballot harvested at Bonnaroo instead of gone to the local cemetery and ballot harvested.
Why
It's
not?
a lot easier.
Why not? You can have people just fucking sign something. And they'll sign it, and
at
it's
the
like, okay.
At the cemetery, they're not going to change their mind.
No, I'm saying it's like there's so many opportunities, and unfortunately,
Yeah, but you got to get over the human nature hump, though. That's the thing. Is the sheep are always going to be sheep, and you have to put a convincing enough argument or a pain point to make them not be a sheep for a minute, be a sheepdog or be something else.
Right.
But you got to give them an whether it's a stick or a sandwich. You got to figure out some way to motivate them to be different than what they natively are. And
what is that though?
that mob
what are you gonna give
mentality
those?
of the millennial or the Gen Z or the hippie or the yuppie or whatever the case may be, you have to get into their OODA loop, their thought process, and inject something that scoots that loop over a little bit. Makes them
There
think
have to
about
be
it.
some more voting rules. We got to have more voting rules.
We need to have
And
term
we need
limits.
to have
term limits,
That's
6 years period for anybody.
Yeah.
voting rules where
That's
you
number
have
one.
to prove that you are eligible to participate in the
You
wonderful
have to
process
pass.
of voting. Is it an ID? I don't know. Do you pay taxes? I don't know. Do you own land? I
You
don't
got to have a
know.
card. You got to have it on fucking.
You got to be
when
a
you pull your-
card-carrying American. Yes,
Got to make them
Mr.
take a
Cummings.
civics test, a 10-question civics
I would.
test.
I would flunk. Ask me one civics question.
You just answered 7.
There you go. So you're a winner on that one.
You're allowed.
I'm eligible to vote.
You're a go at this station.
You took social studies class in school just like I did, just like
Socialist studies classes at high school. What?
social studies, you ding dong.
You know what? And we're doing social studies right here.
Yeah. You don't have
What's
to.
a social commentary?
And
Well, right, but civics and understanding.
tomato. It's we're doing
Yeah,
the same thing. We're coming up to a.
Our country is not a democracy; it's a republic.
All right.
We're not we've outgrown the experimental phase, but we are a republic, and with a republic, we have different rules. Democracy and anarchy share the same thing, the mob rules, and it depends on how unruly the mob is. In our particular current state, the mob is very unruly. And not only is it unruly, it's not listening to facts. It's not. They're just doing whatever they feel they want to do, and it's feel. It's emotion-based logic. It's not based on hard math or hard science, unless you're Fauci, and then I'm following the science.
Didn't Black Sabbath sing Mob Rules?
Yes,
That
I
was a
did.
great song.
Yeah, mob rules.
If you're listening to fools,
The mob
rules.
Is that
If you're
And
listening to
Fauci
fools,
Fauci did not sound like Arnold, by the way.
Fauci? No, I can't. Man, I'm trying to do the little old Jewish lady voice thing.
No, you did a Fauci and you did a Fauci quote, but it was sounding like Arnold.
I'm stuck. My needle's stuck in my Arnold groove.
there we go.
Come on.
Reed Brothers. Love you guys.
Yeah, I love you too. Love all of you.
Reed Brothers.